I remember sitting on my bed, staring at the wall, feeling absolutely nothing. And that was the problem. On paper, everything was fine. Good job, good friends, good health, nothing was wrong. I should have been happy, or at least content. And I remember thinking, what is wrong with me? I have everything I wanted. Why do I feel like this? Sound familiar? If you've ever looked at your life, seen that it's objectively fine and still felt nothing, you're not broken. You're not ungrateful. Today, let's talk about why this happens and what's actually missing. First, there's something called the hedonic treadmill. Here's how it works. You want something, you chase it, you get it, and for a moment, you feel great. That promotion? Amazing. That new phone? Exciting. But then something happens. The excitement fades, your brain adapts, and suddenly, what you wanted so badly doesn't make you happy anymore. So you chase the next thing, and the next. That's the treadmill. You're running, but you're staying in the same place emotionally. Here's the problem. Society tells you that happiness comes from getting things, so you work hard. You get those things, and then you look around and go, that's it? Because getting what you want doesn't make you happy. It just makes the wanting stop, temporarily. That's why you can have everything on paper and still feel empty. You've been running on the treadmill, but you never asked where it was going. Here's another layer. This one's deeper. Sometimes emptiness isn't about what's missing in your life. It's about what's missing in your connection to yourself. When was the last time you did something just because it felt meaningful? Not because it looked good on Instagram. Not because someone expected it, but because it fed something inside you? If you can't answer that quickly, that might be the problem. We live in a world that values output over everything. How much did you produce? How much did you earn? Those are the questions we ask every day. But nobody asks, did you feel alive today? Did you do something that made you forget to check your phone? Those things don't show up on a resume. But they're the things that make life feel like life, not a checklist. When you spend years optimizing for productivity, you can wake up one day with a perfect life and an empty chest because you forgot to leave room for meaning. So what do you actually do about this? 3 things. Number 1, stop chasing happiness. Chase meaning. Psychologists have studied this. People who chase happiness directly often end up less happy because happiness is a side effect. It shows up when you're doing something meaningful. So instead of asking, ask what feels worth doing, even if it's hard, even if nobody claps for you. Meaningful things don't always feel good in the moment, but at the end of the day, you feel something. Not happiness exactly, more like fullness, like your life has weight. That's what kills emptiness, not pleasure, purpose. Number 2, let yourself want less. The hedonic treadmill never stops unless you step off, and stepping off means deciding that what you have right now is enough. Try this. For 1 week, don't chase anything. Don't scroll looking for the next thing to want. Just be where you are. At first, it feels weird, boring, but after a few days, you might notice things you've been missing. The way sunlight looks in the morning, the sound of your friends' laugh. That's not emptiness, that's presence. And presence is the opposite of emptiness. Number 3, find one person you can be real with. This is scary, I know, but it's important. Pick one person, just one, and tell them the truth, not the I'm fine version. Actually, I've been feeling really empty lately and I don't know why. I just wanted someone to know. You might be surprised. Most people feel the same way. They're just waiting for someone to say it first. Once you say it out loud, the emptiness loses some of its power. Here's the truth. Emptiness isn't a sign that you're broken. It's a sign that you've outgrown the life you built for the wrong reasons. You're not supposed to feel full when you're running on a treadmill going nowhere. You're supposed to feel tired and empty and confused. That's not a problem to fix. That's a signal to listen to. So listen, what's actually missing? Not more achievements. Connection, meaning, being real. Those things don't come from a promotion. They come from slowing down, looking around, and letting yourself actually feel something, even if that something right now is just empty. Because that emptiness, it's not the end. It's the beginning of asking better questions, and that's where everything changes. That's it for today. If this hit home, share it with someone who needs to hear it.